this could. Hi, everyone. I am here today with Irene to talk about a wonderful health and wellness technology that I sell and her results. This is a woman that I met just recently. And when I found out her story about how the light therapy patches had helped her, I thought I've got to share this story with the world. So I'd like to introduce Irene. She hails from Idaho, and I would like to have her tell you why she needed these patches, why she tried them, and what happened as a result. Welcome, Irene.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be with you today. Um, a friend of ours called us and said, "Do you and your husband have any health issues?" And I said, "Well, my husband's got COPD and the onset of dementia, and I have stage 3 kidney failure." And I said, "The doctor said that there's nothing that we can do." And she said to me, "Well, what if there is something you could do? Would you be willing to try it?" And I said, "Yeah, I'll be willing to try it. Price was right." And so we signed up late in February, and on March 7, we must have got it just right around March 7 because I didn't waste any time. And I put Eon and X39 on my husband and the very same thing on me, identical patches. And so we just put day after day, we put them on. Well, we started on a trip on March 14th, 1 week after starting. And we were walking down the street in a town, and he stopped two women to tell them a joke. And I started to cry because he had not told jokes for a long time. And he continued to improve. And on April 7, exactly 1 month from starting the patches, we had our annual physical exam. He looked at my husband. My husband walked into the room, greeted the doctor, sat down, and the doctor looked at me and he said, "I have not seen your husband this engaged, talking, understanding, and smiling for a long time. What are you doing?" And I said, "We're using X39 patches." So he writes it down. Then he put my husband up on the exam table and he started listening to his lungs. And he says, "I am used to hearing crackling noises and congestion. And today there is nothing." Whoa. So the following week, I decided, hey, I'm going to look at my lab results because you can't feel kidney failure so much unless you get really bad and have to have dialysis. And so I went in on my records, and the nurse happened to notice that I was looking because it's online, and she called me. "I see you're looking at your numbers." And I said, "Yeah, I'm especially, looking at what it's done for my kidney, stage 3 kidney failure." And she said, "Well, let's take a look. Your bun level is almost normal." And later I found that I was at 21 and the high range was 20. "And your creatinine level is in the normal range." And so what I've done is I went back and looked at my records, and my creatinine level at one time was 163. And now it was in the normal range down to 32. And I tell you what, it's changed our lives. It's changed our lives.
So your husband had dementia and COPD, and that
Yes.
resolved within a month, and
Yes,
you're out of the woods in the kidney failure area.
exactly. And it's given us more energy, more zest for life. It we drove after he told that joke, we drove all the way to Florida and back because now he could talk to relatives that we stopped to see. It was great. He called his granddaughter on um 15, April 15 for her birthday. And after the call was done, she called her mom and said, "Mom, I talked to Grandpa for 10 whole minutes." It's impacted the whole family.
Well, Irene, I thank you so much for sharing your story.
You're
And
welcome.
I am so happy for you. This is an
Yeah.
amazing technology that can help so many people. And what I
Yeah.
love about the light therapy patch is that there's no drugs, there's no chemicals entering your bloodstream, so it's very safe and non-toxic. Also, it has the ability to turn back the hands of time and get your bodies acting and functioning younger. So it literally, from your story, we can tell you've gained years of your life back.
Yes.
It's brought your husband back from the
Right.
brink, and it's brought you back from the brink. And it's a staggering story. And I'm so glad that I met you and glad that you'll be able to share that with my friends today.
Well,
So thank you.
I'm glad I could. Thank you.
And in the show notes, you'll see a link to a form where you can inquire more about this. I'm happy to get on a one-on-one Zoom with anybody that would like more information. That's my mission in life, is to share this technology with the world. It is very novel. It is very revolutionary. And we think you might need to know more about it and make a decision for yourself, whether or not it helps you achieve your health goals. Thank you again, Irene, and thank you very much, everybody, for watching our video.